finally did it! Hi, welcome back to Minecraft on Lucid SMP. And today I'm in my shop because we have made some sales. Yes, one of these small drip leaves have been sold, 4 of the big drip leaves, and also some moss, and also some of the flowering azaleas and some of the azaleas as well. Anyway, that's now all back to stocked. This is now all fully stocked. And I'm gonna go head back to my base and get started with what I will be doing today. What's this? I think I know exactly who did this. I'm gonna guess Douglas. Okay, well, yeah, apparently I'm not allowed to just fly over here anymore. If I want to use the door, I need to put in, not shares, I need to put in a diamond, wait for it to open, walk through it, and then put in another diamond to close it. Just thinking about it, actually, I could put in a diamond, leave it open, and then when I want to go through my base, I need to come up here. I'm not allowed to fly over the wall, so walk, and then I can fly. And I get into my base for free. Anyway, I was only at my base to pick up some things. I actually am gonna be working in a different area today. And that area is just through here. You can see a nether portal coming up because I've already set up nether access. It's also on this path to my base, which is sort of just a coincidence. When I was looking for this location, it just so happened to be right on this diagonal. So, yep, here's the portal here. And over here you can see a swamp area, and there is also a plains, a desert, and a mountain. I've also gone around and dug out just a trench. This took me quite a while actually, but not as long as the next part's going to take me. So this entire area that is outlined by this outline is going to be deleted, pretty much, using pickaxes and shovels and yeah, all that stuff. It's going to be dug out. I've put a beacon there because it is easy to use, but because this is such a big area and I want to dig it out all the way down to bedrock, I want to set up a few things first. And the first is at this villager trading area where I want to spend a bit of time, and I want to collect up a full shulker box of full efficiency diamond pickaxes, 1 shulker box of silk touch and 1 of regular, as well as a shulker box of shovels. So I have been collecting up some things. I have loaded up shulker boxes full of books, as well as 2 of pickaxes and 1 of shovels. I also have my inventory entirely full, and this is enough to make 2 shulker boxes of perfect pickaxes and 1 of perfect shovels. So now I'm over here at the XP farm because I'm going to be using a lot of XP and just combining all of these together. So now it's just time to spend forever combining all these books and combining them to tools. And that is 1 full shulker box of silk touch, non-silk touch, and shovels. So that took, well, a few hours, and I went through about 14 anvils. I had to replace them multiple times. But anyway, now that I have all that, I guess I should go back and sort a few other things. Back here now, I have collected up a few things, and the next thing I want to do is build up a storage system that will provide storage for everything that we dig out so it can be put into chests and pretty much can just dump it in one place. It'll sort while we dig the rest out. What are you doing over there? Anyway, I've come back to the copper farm over here because this geode has just been sitting here. There's also some glow lichen, so that's also there. But I want to go ahead and make my way over to this geode. So if I can sort of get to it, it is sort of tricky. I think it was down here and then across or something. Okay, here we are, made it. And do I have fortune on this one. So let's just sort of mine these ones. And then what I want to do is go around here, mine out these blocks. Why is it so fast? I probably need to be very careful not to mine any of these budding amethyst blocks because I want to keep as many of them as I can here, and yeah, just remove the rest. Now the geode is fully dug out, I only have these budding amethysts left, and I put pistons on almost everything that I could find. And at the moment, a lot of this is just going onto blocks, and I do need to put a few hoppers down, but the ones down the bottom will be functional, and they will be going into this water stream, and this goes down into these hoppers and then into this chest for me to collect it. But budding amethysts take a really long time to grow. So up here I have a really long clock. I think there's specific items in this one and specific items in this one here, and that gives a perfect delay so that almost all of the amethysts will have grown by the time that they get harvested. So anyway, what I am going to do now is I am going to come over here into the copper farm, and I am going to AFK here for a bit because I want a bit more copper. And before I do that, I do want to mention that I am now collecting stray heads. I put a powdered snow up here with a cobweb below, and that is converting the skeletons into strays, dropping them down into here, and drops them all the way down here. Although there is currently one small problem with that, and that is skeletons that spawn with leather boots on, they don't actually fall down through here, and they sort of clog up the system a little bit. Skeletons still can get through, but it is a bit inefficient. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and do some AFKing. I'm back from AFKing, or more like leaving this copper bot over here AFK. So anyway, let's deal with that situation, and then let's have a look in this chest over here, and we can see a full double chest of copper here, another one here, and a little bit more here. So now I'm just going to craft this all into blocks. And now I have a full double chest of copper blocks. that is starting to get ridiculous, but what I can do now is actually start putting this copper in shulker boxes. Anyway, now I'm gonna do a live stream, and I am gonna get as much of this done as I can. 4.5 hours of progress, and we have this. So this goes down to Y49, and that means there's still another 45 levels to go until we hit bedrock, which is where I want to take this to. Yay! We did it! Yes, that took way longer than expected. But finally, we have finished. And of course, I had quite a bit of help to get this done. Ah! No! Spider! Go away! Go away! No! Out of... no. I'm fine. I'm fine. So, thank you to Douglas, Jukes, Jazz, Mr. Goob, and Elf for helping me get this done. So, from that dig, we got a whole bunch of resources, some of which others have taken, which is perfectly fine. You help dig, so you can take the resources if you want. The only thing I'm claiming is the redstone here. I need all of this. But we have double chests full of shulker boxes full of stone, which go up to here, and then there's this one here. Andesite, there's a bit of it here. There's also about the same amount of granite and diorite. Dirt and grass, most of it has already been taken, so there's not much there, and there's a bit of sand here and a bit of gravel here as well. And as for the ores, we have this much coal. These are 3 full shulker boxes as well. We have this much iron, this much gold, this much redstone, this much lapis, and diamonds. You saw me mine them earlier, but in total I got 18 and 8. So the final thing that we actually got was emerald ore, which Jukes claimed all of it. And in total, I think there was probably about 1 stack of that. Anyway, what I've started doing here is I've made 16 squares. One of them is a box, and this box is actually hollow on the inside. So if I go in here, you can sort of see a mob farm. But let's not go in there because there is a creeper. But that is going to be 1 room. If I just turn it off, it is dark in there, which is why all the mobs are spawning. So I'm just going to go ahead and block that off again if this zombie gets out of the way. And what I want to do is build up all of these. I also want to build up 2 more on top of this. So on top of here, if I go up 5 blocks, the next one starts here. Then this is 7 blocks, so 7. The roof is here, and then up another 5. And then that is the roof of it. And there is a little bit of space for me to put some redstone stuff up in here. So a few things have happened. If you look down here, you can see that there are all these boxes now filled in. So let's just get a closer look down here. I have all 16 boxes of the first floor done, which means I can start actually working on what's going to be on the inside of these. Of course, I still have the next 2 floors to do, but one other thing I have been working on is starting to cover the floor with this tinted glass. So if I actually turn off my gamma override, you can see that it is very dark underneath. It is only just viewable, and if I go up a little bit higher, it makes it so it's almost impossible to see anything except the tinted glass and the bedrock. But as soon as I turn it on, you can see all the bedrock underneath. But anyway, this is where I am going to leave it here for this project in this episode, because just digging this out is about more effort than I would do in about 2 episodes combined. And I did that all in one, as well as building this. So yeah, quite a lot of work done. So anyway, that is going to be it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.